Hello fellow chatterers, it is time for roll number 4. I have finished The Future by Naomi Alderman. We actually have the book club meeting tonight, which is very exciting. And I have made a start on the Red Tent. I've read the first part and made a dent in the second. So it's time for me to pick another book. So I'm hoping we're going to get another book that will tick off bootcamp readathon prompts. We will find out. It might also fit some of the I think most of them can fit into the past and future readathon, so that's quite exciting. I'm kind of like working that out afterwards. So let's do roll number 4. So that left us on a blue square, and we are still on the second level, so it is going to be 2 dice again, and we're moving in an anti-clockwise direction. On green, which is roll away. So this is where I take 6 of these prompt cards and then I roll a dice to determine which prompt card it's going to be. It's just a little bit of fun because I then get to see which ones I do want it to land on and which ones I don't want it to land on. So let's do this. So the first one is a well-loved author. I have something in mind for that. The second is expanding my horizons. So a book which explores or has a protagonist who has a disability or mental health problems. I have to think a little bit more about that one. So a new book published or acquired recently. So there's that one. Again, have thoughts. A cozy book. Or that's very similar. This is very similar to an author loved. Author loved tends to be more one I've enjoyed for a long time. This is an author I want more of, so I've recently started enjoying their work. I am going to pick a different card just because I feel it's really quite close to that one, so I'm going to pick the next one, which is an old book. So a book that I've had a long time. So it could be a book that has been published a long time ago or a book that I've had on my shelf for a long time. Okay, I think that was 6. So let's just check. 1, 2, 3. That was 5. Okay, so we need number 6. So the next card is an author or title that starts with the letter who knows. So I will pick one of those should it land on this one. I don't want this one. No, thank you. Right, let's line them up and we'll see. So here we have 1 well-loved author, 2 disability or mental health, 3 new book acquired or published, 4 a cozy book, 5 an old book acquired or published, and 6 is author or title with the letter whatever. I would definitely be up for a new book recently acquired or an old book. The books I kind of have are not necessarily cozy. And yeah, I don't want the one with the title or letter. I think I have ideas for the mental health one and a well-loved author, but we will see what we get. Okay, ready, rolling. We get 2, which is expanding my horizons. So I need to check and see if my idea for this one will work. So I felt this book could work for depicting mental health issues in here. So I think there is a character who's suffering from mental health. It has come up on Storygraph as one of the things in this book, but it hasn't like come up as like a big theme of the book. But in Queenie by Candice Carty-Williams, I do believe that there is mental health exploration in here. So I feel it can work for this prompt. And I do just, it's a book I've been wanting to read for a really, really, really long time.
Meet Queenie, journalist, catastrophist, expressive, aggressive, loved, lonely, enough? A darkly comic and bitingly subversive take on life, love, race and family. Queenie will have you nodding in recognition, crying in solidarity and rooting for this unforgettable character every step of the way. To all the Queenies out there, you are enough. Trust me. Candice Carty-Williams.
It is my pick for burpees for the bootcamp readathon, and that is to read a book by a BIPOC author. I really want to read this book. I just feel the time is right. It's been on my shelf for a long time. I have been planning to read it and it's never happened. Whereas now I'm just really in the mood for it. It's just really going to hit that spot for me. So I'm going with Queenie and I'm really excited to read this. Yay! So if it turns out there's not a huge amount of mental health in there, that's my bad. And that's just what happens sometimes. But I do feel there is. What have you been reading in January? What are you planning to read in January? Do let me know because you know I love a chat. Happy reading, everyone.